What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today. And what I want to bring you was the Bitcoin long-term power law chart. And I want to point out a specific on this chart that I really like to look for. And I like to look for breaks of this line to tell us if we're going to be trending next, if we're going to potentially go into a trend for the next 2 to 3 months or so. So I wanted to bring this to you guys, and this is the Bitcoin long-term power law chart. And I want to give you a little explanation on this first. So what this says, it says how to interpret this chart. Using this chart, two conclusions or perhaps assumptions are made. The price will reach 100,000 per Bitcoin no earlier than 2021 and no later than 2028. After 2028, the price will never drop below $100,000 again. Number two, the price will reach $1 million per Bitcoin no earlier than 2028 and no later than 2037. After 2037, the price will never drop below 1 million again. Now, it says, as always, the logic of this chart and the assumptions derived from it depend on Bitcoin's previous price performance being indicative of the future. That is always the case when relying on any sort of linear regression. However, unanticipated events may drastically alter the behavior in the future. So don't put this as gospel, guys. Essentially, this is just taking the projections from the past and putting them into the future. We know that we have diminishing market cycles, but I still think this is an important chart for us to take a look at here. So when I'm taking a look at this chart, what I like to look at, so in red, we have our support line or band, and up here in purple, we have our resistance band. But what I like to pay attention to is this green band in the middle. And typically, starting back in 2011 here, guys, when we break up above it and it's on heavy volume, we typically get a really nice run. Okay, we've had a couple times where we've had a few fake outs, but take a look at this for the most part, guys. Staying underneath it, we broke up through it here, and then we stayed up as support. And I'm sorry all this stuff gets in the way here, guys. I just wanted to be able to show this to you. But you can see once we break the green line, we have a really nice run. Same concept here. Once we're below it, we're trading for a long time below it, guys. We finally get back up above it. We back test it, and then we have another nice run. 2021, we got up above it here, had a nice run. We did have a fake out in 2019. We got up above it slightly, and then we started to drop back down. But right now you can see we're basically pinned up underneath this green line. And what I'm looking for is a break up above that. If we get a break up above that on some heavy volume, then most likely, guys, we're going to get into that next essentially breakout phase to where we can trend anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks or so. And that's just typically, looking at Bitcoin, guys. I went back last night and I was measuring. I like to look at trend angles, but what I do, I take it from the bottom of a move to the top of the move, and I'll actually look at the angle when Bitcoin is trending or moving to the upside. And many times we have a 70 to 90 degree angle. We basically run straight up when we run. We get put to sleep. We have all this sideways time or these bear markets, correction periods where it puts you to sleep, and then all of a sudden Bitcoin hits hard. It runs in straight lines, and it'll run for like 6 to 12 weeks right in that time frame. And you have to be ready for that, guys, and you have to be prepared. But right now I'm watching this green line, this linear regression fit is what they call it, and I want to see if we can get a break up above that, or if that's going to continue to be overhead resistance for us, because that's what we need to get up through. And everything I'm looking at here, guys, we have not gotten up through that yet, even with us getting to a new all-time high. So I'm keeping my eye on it. I wanted to bring this to you guys. Just want to bring you short videos if you like these with a lot of information. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. God bless each and every one of you. Take care, my friends.